are going to some places today. Where are we going? We're going to Costco. One thing we're definitely doing is we're going back to Costco, and it's Saturday. And yeah, it's Eastvale, so it's gonna stink again. We're going back to Costco to buy a laptop. And the reason is because we don't own a Windows laptop. Well, we probably do own like multiple Windows laptops that are currently sitting in a storage facility in Butler, Pennsylvania that we'll pay $100 a month for until we die. However, in California, we don't have a Windows laptop, and there are several reasons why we need it, but one big reason is because a few years ago, this guy decided that I had to switch all of my stuff to Apple, which I had never used before, so he forced me to get an iPhone, and he forced me to get
she loves, by the way,
an Apple MacBook, which is good for two reasons. One, it's very thin and it doesn't weigh very much. Two, it's pink. That's where the good stuff stops. The Apple laptop is horrible. It doesn't have any slots in it. The ones that it has, like, it's some cord from space that I don't, I never have the right one. There's no USB slots. And it's just like a completely miserable experience how it works. Like, using Mac is it's like a great value computer. It costs like 4 times as much as a regular computer. It has no space on it. Anything I do, I have to like stop and try and delete enough like Word files or something because of how terrible it is. So we're going to buy like a $300 Windows laptop. It's a business expense for the business, of which there are many. So, and then we have to go to an Amazon locker because for some reason our building has the absolute worst relationship with Amazon, to where things might come or they might not, and they'll just say, oh, we attempted the delivery, but really we didn't feel like coming. So we're sending it to the Amazon locker because it gets there in like 3 days sooner.
We have an Amazon.
We do have an Amazon locker, but it's behind a gate of a luxury apartment building, so that's beyond the comprehension of most Amazon drivers. So, we also have to go to Best Buy, where we have to buy something that is for the drone, which has just been acquired to up the production value of our content. And I think there was something else. What was the other thing that we have to do?
I don't know. Luckily we wrote it down on the list.
Luckily we wrote it down on the list. Oh, we have to learn how to fly the drone today. Because
the drone was flown yesterday.
Yeah, the drone was flown
inside
in our home yesterday, but we have not flown it outside, and we have to figure out how to do that. And the reason that we have to figure out how to do that today immediately is because tomorrow we're going to Hawaii. And
I feel like you should sort of let off with that.
Well, you gotta have some build up to the excitement that we're going to Hawaii. But we're going to Hawaii, and the reason that we're going to Hawaii is because every January we go to the island, and the island is a generic term because
it's like Kokomo from the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
it's a state of mind.
Yeah, the island is a state of mind, so it's not always the same one that we go to. But we're going to Hawaii this year because Hawaii is a lot closer to California than the Caribbean, which is where our preferred islands are. But, since we don't have enough subscribers yet for this guy to quit his job, he has to work. So there's only so many days that he can take off.
Yeah, so maybe explain why I have to work. I don't work a job that doesn't give me time off.
he has to take. He doesn't have that many days off because
I just started a new job.
he has a new job.
Jeez.
The job is relatively new. The job is also the reason that we are living in California. So that's why we're going to Hawaii. And I got a deal with miles, of which I have many that I never spend, but we're going to spend some to fly to Hawaii. That was another reason why Hawaii was chosen, was because there was a United Black Friday sale using miles. So we're going to Hawaii. However, we have to fly out of LAX, which means that we have to drive there.
So we have to spend the amount that we save.
Yeah.
Flying with miles, we have to pay in traffic
Yeah.
and parking.
Yes, we have to park.
So we'll spend several $100s to park.
So today we also have to figure out where we're going to park tomorrow. And yeah, it'll probably be an upsetting disaster tomorrow. So we'll see. This is a computer that I guess we're gonna buy. It sucks a little bit, but it's $350, and it has some slots. Those are rare. Another slot. I don't like pretty much anything about it. It doesn't really look that nice, so I guess that's one thing that the Apple computer can do. It's got this big stupid square, stupid keys. Just kind of doesn't look that great, but for the things that it's needed for, it maybe doesn't matter. We weren't gonna get it because it was bad. And then we sat down on an ugly couch and we looked at Best Buy one more time. And then we even looked at Staples. It's not any better. If you don't want to spend more than like $500, you're getting crap. So this was the best crap option that there was. I don't like it. I'm not gonna like using it, but it has to be done because I don't have any slots and I don't have any memory.
They're called ports.
And all I have is the Apple computer. The screen is nice.
Okay, we're over there. Keep pointing.
Oh, there.
You keep refusing.
Don't dox our license.
I won't. Thoughts on vegan shrimp?
I love shrimp. Vegan shrimp. I never had real shrimp. But I don't really like most fake meat because I never really liked meat. So most fake meat is something I either don't like or can live without. Chicken, out. Completely out. It's been out. Had a bad Gardein turkey patty thing that was like gray inside, and now like fake poultry is just, can't eat that. Beef, never really ate beef, so that's out. What other meats are there? I haven't had, there's a lot of meats I've never even eaten. But shrimp, I did like popcorn shrimp, and I think what I actually like is deep fried foods. Shrimp appeals to me on a level that other imitation animals don't. I don't even think about any of that stuff really, but if there's a possibility that shrimp is available, I'm known to go shrimp wild. And it is always consistently the most expensive thing on the menu. I don't know why. Sometimes if it's like the big like jumbo shrimp, but that's not a good thing. It's too thick. It's made of cognac. I don't know, some like Asian vegetable.
I think cognac's a liquor.
No, that's like cognac. That's how it's spelled. This is spelled Konjac. I could be saying it wrong. I've never heard anybody say it out loud, but that's just, there's a lot of words like that, you know. You never heard anybody say it out loud. And then you do, and you're like, oh, I've been saying that wrong in my mind the entire time. And how many times have I said that to a person? You encounter that a lot in California, actually. A lot of words that, you know, if you don't speak Spanish or have a lot of exposure to Spanish, which I actually did, so there's really no reason for me to not know some of them, but you have no idea, and you just have to wait around until you hear somebody say it. Anyway, back to shrimp. I love it. If I see fake shrimp, I gotta have it. But I really only prefer it if it's fried. I've had non-fried fake shrimp in Aruba, and it was good, but everything in Aruba is $1 million, so. But at this place we're at now, they do have several shrimp options. However, the pictures implied that they were not breaded, and if they're not breaded, I don't think I'm going to get a $25 fake shrimp sandwich. But so I'm getting jackfruit, which is a thing that is like historically not that good, except from Squash the Beef in Cleveland, but that's the last time I've had it, and theirs is good, so we'll see what Cafe Organics can do to jackfruit.
It's fine.
No silverware,
No.
no napkin.
No.
I have been given ketchup. I have not been given anything else. Halfway through his burger, and I have nothing. So after being brought the wrong thing, I have been quickly brought the right thing. Not promising, but we'll see. Well, the jackfruit itself is good. However, the bun is about the size of like a Giant Eagle hamburger bun. And I think the fries are the same fries that came with the thing they brought me that was like entirely wrong and not something I ever would have ordered. And then they just sat there because they're freezing cold. And yeah, so we're like eating in shifts.
Yeah.
So
That's what I ate. It's pretty good.
that's my review of Cafe Organics is on a Kendomic rating scale, I would give it an indifferent.
The burger was cold. It was like a full Beyond Burger that wasn't smashed, which is not really. Oh, hello. It's not really the way that I like, because you know the Beyond Burger's like that thick. Unless the same with Impossible.
Yeah.
I think Impossibles are a little thinner though to start, but they smash them and they taste better smashed. So that was like a full size, full thickness Beyond Burger. That's the first Beyond Burger I've had in a while. They still don't taste good. They're not as good as Impossible. Impossible used to be worse, but now
It's the king.
they've switched. Impossible's much better now, I think. But they both serve from, if you can press and grill on them, smash them a little bit, they're like way better.
Yeah, and
you can trick people with an Impossible Burger. Not that, hashtag vegan content. You can trick people with an Impossible Burger that's smashed because it tastes like a regular hamburger, and most people wouldn't know the difference. But Beyond Burger's got that. It's got a taste, like a chemical taste to it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I would be willing to give them another shot because I feel like they're really busy. There's one server working. He seemed a little stressed. So I'm not going to knock him for that. Things happen. But my food was all cold. It was still, the burger was fine. I give it the indifferent, but if it was on the Kendomic rating, the great Kendomic rating scale, I would drop an indifferent on it, but I would be willing to try it again just to see if it's, when the food's warm and then yours comes out at the same time, hopefully, see what it tastes like.
I would give it one more try before giving up on it.
Now, I will say this. I don't remember if the California burger in the menu said that it came with an avocado. I would assume so.
It did.
Okay. There was no avocado on the burger.
Mm.
And the burger was like $22, so you're paying the avocado tax.
Yeah.
And I didn't get an avocado, so that was a little strange.
Mm.
So I don't know. The jalapenos on it were very good though, very spicy. It was nice.
Yeah. The problem around here in the Empire seems to be that while there's a lot more vegan options than we're used to anyway, a lot of them are not like sit-down restaurants. So if you want to go get a burrito from a truck, which is something I often want to do because I actually don't really like eating in restaurants a lot of the time, it's fine. But if you want like a comfortable sit-down experience, it's hard to come by here.
And that was not it either. So
no, though I did like eating outside. I do like to do that. And I did like that there was nobody else around us, because that's like the main reason I don't like eating in restaurants is there's people around.
yeah.
And stuff's uncomfortable and they like trap you there, and okay, we're at the park.
We're at the park.
We're gonna
do a first outside flight of this little guy.
We don't know what we're doing.
Nope. We'll figure it out.
But we're going.
Hopefully, without incident.
We got a big open area. There's the mountain.
I'm gonna go that way.
There's some hills. There's some donkey crap.
But yet it doesn't smell like crap, like Eastvale.
Yeah, Eastvale
Hummingbird.
smell does not come from donkeys. Okay, we're getting ready to take off.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah.
There it goes. Bringing it down. We hear it, but we don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's up there. Make it look at us.